Good morning, good afternoon. Today's Monday, July 16th, 2018, and we're doing the morning business headline commentary. All right, looking at the headlines right now, in the business headlines, they say there's some headlines suggesting like a small cooling of the Chinese economy. Probably a little bit affected by the tariff threats by both economies, the U.S. and China, and a lot of people have to anticipate and mitigate anything that can come from that would affect their business. All right. Seems like this is like a standardized procedure. If you mention anything offending any minorities. So, I mean, looking at it that way, it seems to be a standardized procedure. If any executive that want to exit out of any difficult business situation, I myself, if I was in a very difficult or don't want to work for a certain company, I will follow this kind of procedure, like say something really offensive, and then I'll have an excuse to leave the company. Yeah, so I mean, this is a legitimate standardized procedure now. Say something offensive to, that's politically incorrect, and you're shown the door. And if this is what you want to do to exit any kind of difficult business scenario, this is like the perfect excuse, you know. Even though like you look at it from an objective point of view, anybody who gets like over his lifetime would probably say something by mistake. People make mistakes and they say something offensive sometimes, and they learn from that and then don't say anymore. But you don't give that leeway to business executives. And seems to be this evolving new procedure of just exiting the company would probably be any like smart executive can use that now. For example, like Warren Buffett, he wants to retire from his position and start go fishing in Alaska. Because he's very advanced in age now, and he probably want to enjoy life a little bit. He can just say something offensive and just exit out of the Berkshire Hathaway really quickly, and then he just go fishing if that's what he wants to do to enjoy life. I would do that, and if I was like yearning to get out from start working and start enjoying life. Yeah, so that's my commentary on that, on these like kind of like over the top, get offended kind of thing, just saying it once. All right, that's that. So you see the banks doing a lot of cost cutting and trading due to the commentary, explosive commentary by and threats by the executive of the government, causing a lot of volatility. So that's that. So we have Prime Day today, starting at about 3 p.m. Last year, a lot of people complained there was nothing really good to buy. So learning from last year, I probably want to see other websites as well. I'm trying to slowly realize that Amazon is hitting a plateau where they're beginning to realize they're being attacked for diversity attacks. And recently, a lot of these quality of service has gone down. And why is it doing that? I suspect they're hiring the wrong people again, due to like various diversity attacks where they hire people that doesn't know what's going on. And this is a great opportunity for Walmart. Even though Walmart has very good separation of diversity attacks, where they place those people that hire for diversity attacks in different departments. So Walmart is very good in separating and defending themselves against diversity attacks. But Amazon, knowing the guy's a tech guy, um, probably not well adjusted yet in dealing with diversity attacks. So you would see a lot of strange and confusing setups in a retail business, where you realize that it doesn't make sense anymore. Why they change it to a certain way? It's because largely because they're under diversity attacks right now, and they're hiring people that shouldn't be there. All right, that's that with Amazon. A little bit of the commentary. So that's the U.S. tariff threats again. All right, a lot of that. So you see, Goldman Sachs got named another CEO. So yeah, so that's a little bit of that. We'll see what happens eventually. All right, that's Google News. Going to CNBC. So you see, the executive of the government is holding a summit with President of Russia. I mean, just from the face value, I think the Democrats will be losing again in the midterm elections. That's all I'm gonna say. On face value, I think Democrats will be lose again in the midterm elections, because there's a lot of things like going wrong in this country, from illegal immigration to the formation of the underclass, and just the lot of other things that people don't care anymore in this country. So because they're so strong in abolishing standards, quality standards, you just have to think about it and take advantage of it. Because there's a lot of smart people in this country would knows how to benefit from these what do you call it, abolishment of quality standards. Because like I mentioned in my previous commentary, it ultimately produces more economic activities. So my reasoning have been stated in the past. So that's one of the things, and I do think like everybody's taking advantage of that. So either you go with it and make a lot of money, or try to comment about it and can't do anything about it. So we see oil prices going down a little bit. Yeah, so it's going to 68. All right. So they're griping about the Prime membership, where you pay over $100 a year, in just being a membership. In essence, you're paying back the discounts. Even though you buy stuff at a discount, you the membership fee, just paying it back. So unless you're like, buying like $1 billion of merchandise, the membership is not really worth it. For me, myself, if you buy, pay something for membership, I want like $100 of merchandise if that's how much I pay for the membership. That's just me. Okay, that again. So you see like the fallout of the tariff, where you know using logistics deliveries may be affected. So as I mentioned before, there's a lot of other retailers. They're like trying to be competitive and offering a much higher quality of service and pricing than Amazon. Amazon, like I mentioned again, is being under attack for diversity attacks, and you notice that in the lower quality of service when you buy stuff on Amazon. I know that the founder, like I just mentioned, is a tech person, so doesn't really know how to learn how to deal with these bogus diversity attacks yet, besides just hiring unqualified people, and then in turn you realize a lower quality of service when you try to patronize Amazon. I noticed that a lot of other people noticed that, so we have to, like I mentioned before, you have to let stupid play itself out, and and then they'll come back and realize that they can't, tolerate these bogus diversity attacks and hire unqualified people. But I do understand, like competitors and like Walmart will be able to take advantage of that because they already know how to handle these like bogus diversity attacks. They have a separation of of people where they keep in the management and also the retail locations. If you go to the retail location, you know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, that's that a little bit. So I do see like a little bit of wait and see on what's going on with this meeting in Helsinki. A lot of things are running through everybody's minds right now. On face value, I would say the Democrats will lose this midterm election. I won't go into too much detail, but if you think about it, that's probably what will happen. And the agendas of the Democrats of promoting underclass really betrays a lot of people, a lot of citizens. So that's that a little bit. And then we also have to see the how the naming a new CEO in Goldman Sachs will turn out. Yeah, so all right, today's Monday, July 16, 2018, and we're doing the morning business headline commentary. Something of note, I do have Chinese business followers, and some of them decided to go to Germany and buy out Germany's robotics firm. After I featured these supercar remix video dated, some of them listed below. And I do also have Indian followers. India's Modi went for a big hug on Amazon after I featured Amazon in one of my dated feature videos. Dated below, listed below. Something also note, I did mention commentaries to Ford on a Wednesday, and immediately, a couple of hours after my commentary, Ford came out with a change in strategies where they will focus more on hybrids and large vehicles with hybrid version and electric versions. After my commentary about the future of automobiles, one of my Wednesday commentaries in the past. All right, that's 3 of my sometimes actionable commentaries. And we're going into the middle of the summer. A lot of people are going outside, having fun a little bit, enjoying the weather. So we're slowly grinding back to normalcy after the July 4th holiday weekend, and we were going to the Memorial Day weekend in a couple of months. All right, Labor Day or Memorial Day, one of them. All right, today's Monday, July 16, 2018, and happy trading, everybody.